Hello everyone, today I'm bringing you a review of the Lomon flashlight. This is the box, and what I'm about to do is show you exactly how I got this from Amazon. As you can see, there's like no seal. Everything except for Lomon, but is in Chinese. I mean, Lomon's in English, but this is here in Chinese. Nothing on the back. Right here is in Chinese. Nothing. This is in English. And everything on the bottom is in Chinese. When I opened the box, this is what I got. Instruction manual. All in Chinese. And this is it. This space is empty. I got an adapter and a flashlight. Flashlight came like that with the wrist strap already on. And the 18650 battery already installed like that. So, let's take a look at everything, and I'll get to explaining everything else in a minute. This is your charger. It's a barrel charger, not a micro USB, but a barrel charger. Pretty simple charging unit. And of course you get an LED light. Of course I already showed you the 18650 battery. Let's take a closer look at it. Has the Lomon branding on it. Tells you that it's 2200 milliamp hours. Tells you what size battery too right there. 3.7 lithium ion battery. And of course gives you a little bit extra information, and that's it. And on the flashlight you get Lomon lighting here, and once again some more Chinese writing. Get a nice button. Get this nice faceted thing here so it doesn't roll around, which as you see it's not that effective. You get some cooling fins, and up on top here the knurled parts, it's pretty aggressive, so like if you have to break a window or use it as a defensive tool, it will do some damage. The reflector is pretty smooth on the inside, no orange peel. Right down in the center there you can see the LED. And the casing is made out of an aluminum alloy. There is only 3 modes, high, low, and strobe. It uses 5 watts of power and outputs 240 lumens of light. The button is a nice metal button. I'm hoping it was stainless steel. And there is no memory on here. That's high. Oh, nope, sorry. That's the high mode. That's the low mode. And strobe is coming up, so just as a warning. And there you go. Let's see here. Let me get it back to strobe and shut it off. Now to switch modes, you don't have to always do a full press on this flashlight. You can do a half a press and it'll switch over to the next mode. Now it's been probably close to 10 seconds right now. And as you've seen, I shut it off when it was on the strobe light. So let's see what mode it's going to be in right now. As you see, it's in the high mode right now. And just to prove to you one more time that there's no memory, I'm watching the counter on my camera for a bare minimum of 10 seconds. And right now it's actually been about 14 seconds. Let's turn it on. And there you go, that's the low mode. See, and it goes right to strobe. Now, On the high mode, I was able to get about 4 to 4.5 hours of runtime on this flashlight. Pretty much you double that for low. Maybe a little bit longer, but that's my testing. Once again, in a room that was about 70 to 72 degrees, and I just left it on continuously, and I got 4 to 4.5 hours runtime out of that. Of course, there's a lot of factors that can change that runtime. How cold it is, how hot it is, even how humid it is, or even how long the battery was sitting. Once you fully charge it up, how long the battery was sitting around before you actually use it. That's standby time. Every battery drains slightly just standing by, not being used. Now, one of the things that I thought I would really like about this flashlight was how you charge it. Get this little rubber piece, and you see the little hole there, and you can technically just plug in the adapter and charge it that way. When you do, red light comes on. When it's fully charged, it's supposed to be green, turn green. Well, after I drained the battery, I plugged it in. The red light was flashing. I do not know if it's supposed to stay flashing or a steady red light while charging because, well, all the instructions here are in Chinese, nothing in English. I left this bad boy plugged in for about 8.5 hours, and it was still flashing red, no green light. Thankfully, I have another charger, and I charged up the battery that way, and that took quite a while, so I don't think either the charger is faulty or the circuitry inside the flashlight itself is faulty to the point where it's not charging the way it should be. Also, on Amazon, if you go in there and read the description, you're supposed to get a USB cable that has a barrel plug on one end and a full-size USB plug on the other, so you can charge it either through your laptop, a power bank, or like a USB charger for your cigarette lighter. I never got that. I even took everything out of the box, and as you see, there's nothing here. There's just a little quality control card and the styrofoam. That's it. To me, this is retailing for $16.99. Well, to be quite honest with you, it's not worth it. Not worth the money at all. I was missing pieces. Like I said, the battery was already installed in the flashlight itself. Do I blame Lomon for that? I don't know. I'm going to say it was most likely Amazon's fault. Because who knows, maybe this flashlight was returned because it didn't work. So Amazon decided, hey, I'm just going to ship this out, and they didn't do their quality control. Maybe this isn't even the flashlight that I ordered. You know, someone probably ordered a better flashlight, returned their cheaper flashlight, and saying, hey, this flashlight I bought didn't work, so they put in a totally different flashlight in the box and returned it instead of returning the right one. So therefore that means Amazon failed because they didn't check to make sure it was the proper flashlight. And since I am missing a cable, that means Amazon didn't even open this box up to make sure everything was supposed to be in the box. Once again, too, look, this is, like I said, how it came. Well, that was in there, and this was floating on top, and this spot was empty. This is most likely where the battery was supposed to go, and it was already installed in the flashlight. So I'm blaming Amazon for that one. Still, regardless of everything, I cannot say buy this flashlight or it's a good flashlight. For what it is though, for the brightness, it's a pretty decent flashlight. It's okay. Thankfully, like I said, I do have my own 18650 charger. So I got lucky on that one, but some of you out there who might not have a separate charger, you're going to be kind of out of luck and very much disappointed in this flashlight. Like I said, it wouldn't even charge inside the body of the flashlight, and that's using their own battery. It's not as if I went ahead and bought or stuck some other type of battery or other branded battery in here. This is a Lomon battery, Lomon flashlight, Lomon charger, and it just flat out did not work at all. Is it worth $16.99? No, I'll be honest with you. For what this promised, no, it's not worth it. Maybe $10 at the most is what I would pay for it, if you get it at all. I know normally I put on here everything good products and stuff, but hey, I'm being honest with you guys right now. And that's what I'm all about when I make my product reviews, giving you as much information as I can and on as much honesty as I can. And to be honest, I would never recommend this flashlight. So with that being said, let's take you outside and you can see this thing in action.